Welcome to Flavor Street. Thanks for joining this delicious journey. Let's explore new flavors and create tasty memories together. Grilled corn on the cob, corn grilled over an open flame and served with butter or other seasonings. Here's how you can prepare grilled corn on the cob. Ingredients. For ears of fresh corn on the cob, or more, as needed. 2 tablespoons butter, optional. 1 to 2 tablespoons olive oil or vegetable oil, optional. Salt to taste. Black pepper, to taste. Garlic powder or paprika, optional, for seasoning. Lime or lemon, optional, for garnish. Fresh herbs like cilantro or parsley, optional, for garnish. Preparation steps. Preheat the grill. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Prepare the corn. Husk the corn by removing the outer leaves and silks. You can also leave some of the husk on for a rustic look or to help keep the corn moist while grilling. Season the corn. If you're using butter, melt the butter in a small bowl and brush it on the corn. Alternatively, you can brush the corn with olive oil or vegetable oil. Sprinkle salt, pepper, and any additional seasonings, like garlic powder or paprika, over the corn. Grill the corn. Place the corn on the grill, turning it every 2 to 3 minutes to cook evenly on all sides. Grill the corn for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's nicely charred and tender. Serve. Once grilled, remove the corn from the grill. Optionally, squeeze fresh lime or lemon juice over the corn and garnish with fresh herbs like cilantro or parsley for extra flavor. Sushi rolls. Street vendors may offer fresh sushi rolls. To prepare sushi rolls, you'll need the following ingredients and some basic steps to assemble them. Here's a list of the ingredients and instructions for making sushi rolls. Ingredients. Sushi rice, about 1½ cups, cooked. Nori, seaweed sheets, about 4 to 6 sheets. Rice vinegar, 2 to 3 tablespoons. Sugar, 1 tablespoon. Salt, 1/2 teaspoon. Fillings, choose your favorites. Fresh fish, salmon, tuna, or shrimp, or cooked fish. Vegetables, avocado, cucumber, carrots, or bell peppers. Cream cheese, optional, for Philadelphia rolls. Pickled radish or daikon, optional. Other proteins like crab sticks, imitation crab, or tofu. Soy sauce, for dipping. Wasabi, optional. Pickled ginger, optional. Tools needed. Bamboo sushi rolling mat. Sharp knife for cutting the rolls. A small bowl of water, to wet your hands and prevent rice from sticking. Preparation steps. Prepare the sushi rice. Cook the sushi rice according to the package instructions. Once cooked, let it cool slightly. In a separate bowl, mix the rice vinegar, sugar, and salt until dissolved. Then, gently fold this mixture into the warm rice. Let it cool to room temperature. Prepare the fillings. Slice your fish and vegetables into thin strips, about 1/2 inch wide. If using avocado, slice it thinly. Set up the rolling station. Place the bamboo sushi mat on a flat surface. Place a sheet of nori on the bamboo mat, shiny side down. Spread the rice. Wet your hands with water to prevent the rice from sticking. Take a handful of sushi rice and spread it evenly over the nori, leaving about 1 inch at the top free from rice. Press gently to make sure the rice sticks, but don't pack it too tightly. Add the fillings. Place your chosen fillings, fish, vegetables, etc., in a line across the center of the rice. Roll the sushi. Carefully lift the edge of the bamboo mat closest to you and start rolling it away from you, keeping it tight but not too tight. Roll the sushi until you reach the exposed edge of the nori. Dampen the edge of the nori with a little water to seal the roll. Cut the sushi rolls. Use a sharp knife to cut the roll into bite-sized pieces, about 6 to 8 pieces. Clean the knife between cuts for clean slices. Serve. Serve the sushi rolls with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger on the side. Bao buns, steamed buns typically filled with pork, chicken, or vegetables. Bao buns, or baozi, are soft, fluffy steamed buns that are traditionally filled with pork, but they can be filled with a variety of ingredients. Here's a basic recipe to make the dough and one popular filling, though you can adjust the filling to suit your preferences. Ingredients. For the bao dough: 2½ cups all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons sugar, 1 teaspoon instant dry yeast, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 3/4 cup warm water, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon rice vinegar, optional, for extra softness. Pinch of salt. For the filling, pork belly filling example: 1 pound pork belly, or your preferred protein like chicken, beef, or tofu. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 tablespoon hoisin sauce. 1 tablespoon rice vinegar. 1 teaspoon 5-spice powder. 1 clove garlic, minced. 1 tablespoon grated ginger. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. 1 tablespoon honey or brown sugar. Optional: cucumber slices, pickled vegetables, and cilantro for garnish. Preparation steps. Prepare the bao dough. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, mix warm water, sugar, and yeast. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes frothy. Make the dough. In a large mixing bowl, combine flour, salt, baking powder, and the yeast mixture. Stir until it forms a dough. Knead. Transfer the dough to a lightly floured surface and knead for about 5 to 8 minutes until smooth and elastic. Add oil and vinegar during kneading for extra softness. Rest. Place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl, cover it with a damp cloth, and let it rise for 1 to 2 hours, or until it doubles in size. Prepare the filling. Cook the protein. For pork belly, cook the pork by either braising it in a pot with soy sauce, hoisin, rice vinegar, ginger, garlic, sesame oil, and honey. Cook for 45 minutes to an hour until tender. You can also sauté or grill other fillings like tofu, chicken, or vegetables. Shred the filling. Once cooked, shred the pork or other protein into bite-sized pieces. Set it aside to cool. Optional garnish. Prepare cucumber slices, pickled vegetables, or fresh herbs like cilantro to add on top of the filling for crunch and freshness. Assemble the bao buns. Shape the dough, punch down the risen dough and divide it into 10 to 12 small pieces. Roll each piece into a ball and then flatten it into a small oval shape, about 3 to 4 inches in diameter. Steam the buns. Place a small piece of parchment paper underneath each dough oval. This helps prevent sticking. Fold the dough in half over the filling. Don't seal the edges completely, to create the classic bun shape. Optionally, you can also use the traditional pleated method if desired. Steam the buns. Arrange the buns in a steamer basket, making sure they're not touching. Steam for about 10 to 12 minutes over medium-high heat, until the buns are puffed and cooked through. Serve. Once the bao buns are steamed, remove them from the steamer. Fill each bun with your prepared filling and garnish with cucumber, pickled veggies, cilantro, or any other toppings of your choice. Currywurst, German-style sausage, often served with curry ketchup and fries. Currywurst is a popular German street food consisting of a bratwurst sausage served with a flavorful curry ketchup sauce. Here's how to make it at home. Ingredients. For the sausage: 4 to 6 bratwurst sausages, or any mild pork sausage of your choice. 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, for frying or grilling. For the curry ketchup sauce: 1 cup ketchup. 2 tablespoons curry powder, adjust to taste. 1 tablespoon paprika, optional, for smokiness. 1 teaspoon sugar, optional, for a touch of sweetness. 1 teaspoon white wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar. 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, optional, for depth of flavor. Salt and pepper, to taste. A pinch of chili powder or cayenne, optional, for spice. Preparation steps. Cook the sausages. Grilling method: preheat your grill to medium heat. Grill the bratwurst sausages for about 7 to 10 minutes, turning them occasionally, until they're golden brown and cooked through. Pan frying method: heat vegetable oil in a pan over medium heat. Fry the sausages for about 7 to 10 minutes, turning occasionally, until they're nicely browned on all sides and cooked through. Make the curry ketchup sauce. In a small saucepan, combine the ketchup, curry powder, paprika, sugar, vinegar, and Worcestershire sauce, if using. Stir and simmer over low heat for about 5 to 10 minutes to allow the flavors to meld together. Taste and adjust with salt, pepper, or extra curry powder for more depth or spice. Optionally, you can add a pinch of chili powder or cayenne pepper for extra heat if you like it spicy. Assemble the currywurst. Once the sausages are cooked, cut them into bite-sized pieces or leave them whole, depending on your preference. Pour the curry ketchup sauce over the sausage slices. Garnish with extra curry powder on top for that authentic finish. Serve. Currywurst is typically served with a side of fries, pommes frites, or bread rolls. For an extra touch, you can also sprinkle some more curry powder or chopped fresh herbs, like parsley, over the dish. Pizza slices: street vendors often serve fresh slices of pizza for a quick and easy meal. Pizza slices can be enjoyed from a full pizza, and you can top your pizza with any of your favorite ingredients. Below is a basic recipe for making a classic pizza that you can slice into individual pieces. Ingredients. For the pizza dough: 2 1/4 teaspoons active dry yeast, 1 packet. 1 1/2 cups warm water, around 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 degrees Celsius. 1 teaspoon sugar. 3 1/2 cups all-purpose flour. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 1 teaspoon salt. 1 tablespoon dried oregano or Italian seasoning, optional. For the pizza sauce: 1 cup tomato sauce or crushed tomatoes. 1 to 2 teaspoons olive oil. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. 1 teaspoon garlic powder, optional. Salt and pepper to taste. For the toppings: 2 cups shredded mozzarella cheese, or any cheese of your choice like cheddar or provolone. Other toppings: choose your favorites. Sliced pepperoni. Sliced mushrooms. Sliced bell peppers. Olives. Sliced onions. Fresh basil. Sliced tomatoes. Cooked sausage, chicken, or bacon. Preparation steps. Make the pizza dough. Activate the yeast. In a bowl, combine warm water, sugar, and yeast. Stir and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes until the mixture is frothy. Mix the dough. In a large bowl, combine the flour, salt, and optional oregano or Italian seasoning. Add the yeast mixture and olive oil. Mix until the dough begins to come together. Knead the dough. Turn the dough out onto a floured surface and knead for about 8 to 10 minutes until it's smooth and elastic. Let it rise. Place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl and cover it with a cloth. Let it rise in a warm place for 1 to 1.5 hours, or until it doubles in size. Prepare the pizza sauce. In a small bowl, combine the tomato sauce, or crushed tomatoes, olive oil, oregano, garlic powder, and salt and pepper. Stir well to combine. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit 245 degrees Celsius. If you have a pizza stone, place it in the oven while it preheats. Assemble the pizza. Shape the dough. Punch down the risen dough and divide it into 2 equal portions for 2 medium pizzas, or use the entire dough for 1 large pizza. Roll out the dough on a floured surface into a round or rectangular shape, depending on your preference. Add sauce. Spread the pizza sauce evenly on the dough, leaving a small border around the edges for the crust. Add cheese. Sprinkle the shredded mozzarella cheese evenly over the sauce. Add toppings. Add your chosen toppings, pepperoni, vegetables, etc. Bake the pizza. In the oven, transfer the pizza, on a pizza stone or a baking sheet, to the preheated oven and bake for 10 to 15 minutes, or until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly and melted. Check the crust. If you're using a pizza stone, you'll likely get a crispier crust. If you're using a baking sheet, just ensure the edges of the pizza turn golden brown. Slice and serve. Once baked, remove the pizza from the oven and let it cool for a minute. Use a pizza cutter or a sharp knife to slice the pizza into wedges or squares. Optionally, garnish with fresh basil, a drizzle of olive oil, or grated Parmesan cheese. Kebabs, Turkish-style skewers of grilled meat, commonly served in a pita or flatbread. Kebabs are delicious skewers of grilled or roasted meat, often served with vegetables, and can be made with a variety of proteins like chicken, beef, lamb, or even vegetables. Here's a basic recipe for making flavorful kebabs at home. Ingredients. For the kebab marinade, for about 4 servings. 1 pound, 450 g, chicken, beef, or lamb, cut into 1 to 1.5 inch cubes. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 2 tablespoons lemon juice. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon ground coriander. 1 teaspoon paprika, optional, for smokiness. 1/2 teaspoon ground turmeric, optional, for color and flavor. 1 teaspoon dried oregano or thyme. Salt and pepper to taste. For the skewers. Wooden or metal skewers. If using wooden skewers, soak them in water for 30 minutes before use. 1 onion, cut into chunks, optional, for skewering with the meat. 1 bell pepper, cut into chunks, optional, for skewering with the meat. Cherry tomatoes, optional. Zucchini or other vegetables, optional. Preparation steps. Prepare the marinade. In a bowl, mix olive oil, lemon juice, minced garlic, cumin, coriander, paprika, turmeric, oregano, salt, and pepper. Add the meat, chicken, beef, or lamb, to the marinade and toss it to coat evenly. Cover the bowl and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes, or up to 4 hours for maximum flavor. Prepare the skewers. While the meat is marinating, soak wooden skewers in water for 30 minutes to prevent them from burning during grilling. If you're using metal skewers, there's no need to soak them. Prepare any vegetables, like onions, bell peppers, tomatoes, or zucchini, that you'd like to skewer with the meat. Assemble the kebabs. Once the meat has marinated, thread the meat and vegetables onto the skewers. Alternate pieces of meat and vegetables to ensure even cooking. Grill the kebabs. Preheat your grill or grill pan over medium-high heat. Place the skewers on the grill and cook for about 8 to 12 minutes, turning occasionally to ensure the meat cooks evenly and develops a nice char. Cooking time will vary depending on the type of meat and the size of the pieces. For chicken, cook until it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit 74 degrees Celsius. For beef or lamb, cook to your preferred level of doneness, typically medium rare to medium for beef, or medium for lamb. Serve. Once cooked, remove the kebabs from the grill and let them rest for a few minutes. Serve the kebabs with side dishes like rice, flatbread, or salads. You can also offer a dipping sauce like yogurt sauce, tzatziki, or hummus for added flavor. Herring, silled, pickled herring served with rye bread, a traditional Danish dish. Pickled herring is a popular way to prepare the fish, especially in Scandinavian and Eastern European cuisines. Ingredients. 4 to 5 fresh herring fillets, or salted herring if using pre-preserved fish. 1 onion, thinly sliced. 1 to 2 bay leaves. 6 to 8 black peppercorns. 1 tablespoon mustard seeds, optional. Half a cup white vinegar. Half a cup water. 1 tablespoon sugar. Salt to taste. Instructions. If using fresh herring, clean and fillet the fish. If using salted herring, rinse off excess salt. In a bowl, mix the vinegar, water, sugar, and salt, stirring until the sugar dissolves. Layer the herring fillets, onion slices, bay leaves, peppercorns, and mustard seeds, if using, in a jar or container. Pour the vinegar mixture over the fish and onions, ensuring everything is well covered. Seal and refrigerate for at least 24 hours to allow the flavors to meld. Fried herring. A simpler and popular way to enjoy herring is to fry it, often served with potatoes or a salad. Ingredients: 4 to 6 herring fillets, fresh or thawed if frozen. Half a cup flour. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 teaspoon paprika, optional. Vegetable oil for frying. Lemon wedges for serving, optional. Instructions: season the herring fillets with salt, pepper, and paprika, if using. Coat each fillet lightly in flour, shaking off excess. Heat oil in a frying pan over medium-high heat. Fry the fillets for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, or until golden brown and crispy. Serve with lemon wedges, and optionally with boiled potatoes or a salad. Grilled herring. Grilling is another way to prepare herring, giving it a smoky flavor. Ingredients: for whole herring, cleaned and gutted. 2 tablespoons olive oil. Salt and pepper. Fresh herbs, like thyme or rosemary, for stuffing, optional. Lemon slices for serving. Instructions: preheat the grill to medium heat. Season the herring with olive oil, salt, and pepper. You can stuff the cavity with fresh herbs for extra flavor if desired. Grill the herring for 3 to 4 minutes per side, or until the skin is crispy and the fish is cooked through. Serve with lemon slices and enjoy. Pølse med brød, a Danish-style hot dog, often served with mustard, ketchup, or remoulade. Pølse med brød is a classic Norwegian dish, essentially a hot dog served with bread. It's simple, delicious, and a staple street food in Norway. The dish is enjoyed by people of all ages, whether as a quick snack or part of a casual meal. Ingredients: pølser, sausages. Traditionally, these are Norwegian-style hot dogs, which are typically made from pork or a mix of pork and beef. You can use other sausages if preferred, but for an authentic experience, go for the traditional Norwegian pølser. Bread, brød. The most common type of bread used is a soft, slightly sweet bun, similar to a hot dog bun. Toppings. Toppings can vary based on personal preferences, but common ones include ketchup, mustard, fried onions, sweet chili sauce, relish or pickled cucumbers, sauerkraut, optional, remoulade, a type of mayonnaise-based sauce. Instructions: cook the sausages. You can either grill, fry, or boil the sausages. Grilling or frying gives the sausages a nice crispy skin, while boiling is a gentler method. The cooking time will depend on the type of sausage you're using, but typically, around 5 to 7 minutes for boiling or grilling. Prepare the bread. While the sausages are cooking, lightly toast the bread or buns. You can do this in the oven or on a grill to warm them up and add a little crunch. Assemble the pølse med brød, place the cooked sausage in the bun, and top it with your desired condiments. Common toppings include ketchup, mustard, and fried onions, but you can get creative with additional toppings like pickles or sauerkraut. Serve immediately while the sausage is hot, and enjoy.